Hello, everybody, it's Tim again here with another movie review. This time for MCU review. Miss Marvel miniseries, basically, like most of the other MCU shows that they put on Disney Plus, except for like Loki, which is all one. I think it's getting a season two. Now I review all the MCU products, so I figured time to watch Miss Marvel. Might as well do it before She-Hulk finishes, and I eventually binge it. I review these miniseries since they're only like 6 episodes. I pretty much just review them as movies, just like extended movies. And so to me, this Miss Marvel show, which is only 6 episodes, is pretty much an extended movie. Got like this little Pakistani girl or whatever in this named Camilla, who idolizes Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers character from the main movie MCU, played by Brie Larson. The Captain Marvel movie was pretty mediocre. Wasn't the worst MCU movie, I don't think. I think Eternals is worse. I think Thor: Love and Thunder is the worst MCU movie I've seen so far. This was okay. From a 1 to 4, I'd give it a 2. It's an okay watch. Not something I would ever watch again. This is made much more for children compared to other MCU products, which are more for family audiences of multiple ages, with action to entertain the parents and stuff. This is more just strictly for kids. The actress in the show, she does a good job. She is fine. Most of the other actors, they're good. They're all fine. Nobody's really bad here. The girl, pretty much, the silly thing is that she idolizes Captain Marvel right off the bat because Captain Marvel is like the least interesting Avenger. It's like, why? It would make more sense if she like idolized Black Widow or even maybe even Scarlet Witch. But Carol Danvers, it's like, no, it doesn't really make sense. But the girl, she does a good job. She's perfectly likable, and most of the show isn't really like a superhero or action show. Mostly, it is kind of boring and does kind of drag. It's mostly just about like the girls' like Pakistani heritage and stuff like that, which I appreciate that they want to have like more diversity in the hero characters and have a character who is like not just another generic white person or whatever, or even another like black character or whatever. That's actually like a Pakistani girl. I appreciate that they're going more diverse with it. That's fine. But at the same time, there's nothing really that interesting in the show. The girl goes to like some kind of Avenger Con thing where she dresses up as Captain Marvel, and she actually does powers. And then later on, these people try to tell her that she's actually a Jinn from like some kind of alternate universe or whatever. And these people are called like the Cladensteins or Claudensteins or something. And they want this bracelet or whatever that the chick has, or the chick like has a bracelet or whatever that helps use her powers and all that kind of stuff and open up dimensional portals and shit. And there's this government agency that's after her or whatever that wants to bring her in and find out stuff and all that. They're like a damage control agency or whatever, kind of like Shield, kind of. But by the end, eventually, like there's this other boy who also has powers and abilities, and his mom gets killed or dies, and he starts like going crazy and it's like causing a big explosion of abilities and energy or whatever. Uh, and she has to like stop him. It was fine for like a final battle. It wasn't even really a battle. It was like a final just like action scene. Like I said, this is not a very eventful thing, but I like the powers and display of powers and the special effects for her powers because it's pretty much kind of like a Green Lantern thing, like what she envisions in her mind and all that. She can kind of shoot out with energy like giant hands and stuff like that. It kind of reminded me of like Green Lantern. It was pretty cool actually. The bonus scene at the end of the credits after she's like saved the day or whatever is like her randomly switching places with Carol Danvers, Brie Larson's character, like just randomly. It's not explained. I suppose that's just something that's going to be explained later in whatever the hell the sequel list is going to be. So yeah, overall, this was fine. It was 2 out of 4. It's okay. I'll never watch this again, but it's perfectly okay time killer. But it's nothing to write home about. It's not the worst MCU product. I like this better than Eternals. I like this way better than Thor 4. Um, but yeah, overall, just okay. I would say I probably like this better than Thor Dark World as well. Most of those Thor movies aren't really good. Only like really, I used to like the first Thor, but rewatching it again, it's pretty eh. So I really don't even like the first Thor, honestly. The only Thor I really like is Thor Ragnarok, truly. But yeah, it's okay. It's fine. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again.